Okay, hey everyone, we're back again for part 2 of the spray painting a two-tone paint job. We are set up in the spray booth right now. Since I'm using a spray can on this, I went ahead and stuck an old filter in, so that's why you see so much crap on it. Usually the booth is very clean, but because I don't spray a lot of spray can stuff through this booth, I put an old filter in to keep from stopping up my good ones. But anyway, you can see the cab sitting there. It's taped off just exactly the way we left on the first part. So I'm going to kick the booth on. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me over the booth as I explain what I'm doing. And of course, you remember we had the Krylon satin pistachio paint that we're going to be using in the can. Actually, the camera is hanging right on the edge of my booth, so I will be painting actually behind it and over top of it, so you won't really see the can. You'll just see the paint going onto the surface of the model. So I'm going to go ahead and fire the booth up here, and we'll get right into this thing. So here we go. As you can tell, I'm shaking the can over here. That's a necessity. Make sure you shake it up real good. Usually about a minute is what I use on a can, and if I set it down in between coats, when I pick it back up, I'll shake it again. So what we're going to do now is where a lot of people have their first problem area. What we are going to do is we are going to make a mist coat across this cab. And by mist coat, there it is. Now, I'm getting my distance figured out on the can, because like I say, it's been a while since I've used any Krylon stuff for a model, so I'm kind of playing with it right now, just getting my distances right. But what you want to do is make sure that you've just got a fine mist across that surface. And it may look like a lot's going on there, but in all reality, it's not. It's a very fine mist, and that's what you want. You don't want a lot of color put down on the surface at one time, because it's going to bleed into all of the spots that you don't want it to. You don't have that issue with an airbrush, but you will with a spray can. So same thing, I'm shaking up the can a little bit. I'm going to come back in and just do a light mist. And I'm going to spin it around here and do a light mist around this corner. Now the funny thing is, and this is another reason that I don't use cans, the amount of paint that I have shot into the filters in the spray booth right now, I could have almost sprayed this entire cab. So if I was to decant the amount that we've already sprayed out, just doing this, I could probably put one coat down on the entire cab out of the airbrush. That's something else to think about. If you buy a can of paint and you like the color or whatever, and you can get it fairly inexpensive, if you buy an airbrush, that big can of paint would last you, well, to give you an idea, I would say this is 12 ounces. Usually when I do a truck build, I will use roughly about 2 ounces of paint. That's an ounce of paint and an ounce of reducer. So, you're looking at probably right around 5 trucks that you can paint out of this single can. So, keep that in mind also, that, airbrushes there is a purpose for them, and they are a much better item to do painting with. But for you guys that want to use spray cans and spray cans only, that's why I'm doing this video. So we're going to go ahead and hit this down with one more mist coat, and we should be pretty much there, because the main thing that we're worried about for this video is the split line itself. So here we go with the next mist coat. And we've got it. That's it. That's all we're putting on it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually turn the booth off and I'm going to move my camera and everything back over to its original location where we did the first video. And we will do the untaping of this because there's a couple pointers I want to show you as far as the untaping procedure. So that'll be coming up here very shortly. So stay tuned for that one. And like always, I thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you in just a minute. Bye-bye.